started, I thought I'd play 2-3 years. You know, move on to something else. Try to have fun. Today's a very, very special day. I feel like I'm lucky.
1-1 delivery. A loop into left center field. Coming off past the center fielder. Can he get it? No, it dropped. So the pitch to Gwynn coming up, and Tony ripped one to right field base hit. The pitch to Tony. Ground ball. Grabbed by the first. Right through Jordan's glove.
He's always in the right place at the right time. It's Tony.
Tony Gwynn.
He's always in the right place at the right time. Mr. Gwynn.
Gwynn.
Something about it.
8-time National League batting champion.
Take your hands back, lay your front foot down soft, and take the swing.
The pitcher's feeling confident till Tony drives one through for a run.
And Gwynn, there's a patented Tony Gwynn hit right there.
I trust the stroke. I trust what I do.
He's always in the right place at the right time. Tony.
We're talking Tony Gwynn.
He's always in the right place.
He said he was going to do it, and he does. 2,000 hits for Tony Gwynn. For Tony Gwynn, another milestone. 2,400 career hits.
Hit hard. That eats up Walt Weiss. Tony bangs a base hit into right field, and Kilby O'Veras will head for third. 2,800th hit for Tony Gwynn.
And there's one right there. Single into right field. And Tony Gwynn is now just 12 hits away from 3,000. Needs 11 more for 3,000. He needs 10 more hits for 3,000. Tony Gwynn with 2,991 career hits. He's in single digits now with 9 left. And a well-hit ball to right field. Back goes Derek Barrow, and it's gone! A home run for Tony Gwynn. 8 more to go for 3,000. Comes batted in. Tony Gwynn with a line drive into center field. He's 2 for 3. 7 more to go for 3,000. And Gwynn hooks one down the right field line. Fair ball. 6 more to go. A liner, fair down the left field line, and that'll get 2 runs in. Just 5 hits away from 3,000 in his great career. Nobody on. Line drive into left center field. There it is, a base hit for Tony Gwynn. 4 more to go for 3,000. He hammers one deep to right field, way back there. Gone, gone, gone. A grand slam home run for Tony Gwynn. 3 more to go for 3,000. Into left field, another base hit for Tony Gwynn, his 3rd of the game. The 2,998th of his major league career, and just 2 away from 3,000. Line drive, fair down the right field line. Number 2,999, and he drives in 2 runs. He needs 1 more. Dan Smith. Line drive, center field. There it is. Number 3,000 for Tony Gwynn. And 1 more standing O for Tony. Now, the pregame ceremony honoring Tony, it lasted more than an hour, but there was not one dull moment. It was terrific. And kudos to the Padres, everybody who put that program together. It was really well done, as good as any I've ever seen. I think you and I both liked the part of it where they circled around the ballpark showing the banners for the members of the 3,000 Hit Club, and those that are still alive each had something to say about Tony. Very touching. Tony's 3,000th hit came 1 week ago in Montreal. That's Dan Smith, a line drive into center field. And we were fortunate enough to be there. There's Kerwin Danley, who was a teammate of Tony's at San Diego State. First base umpire congratulating him. And a night of tribute to Tony Gwynn tonight. Popped up on the right side. Luis Castillo, the second baseman, makes the catch.
You know, it seemed like it was 15-20 minutes down there on the field. All the people that spoke and all the video that they put up on the Jumbotron, it just made it for an enjoyable hour. It didn't even seem like it was an hour.
It was just terrific. Tony popped the second his first time up. Oh, well, there's some great signs that some of the fans had. Gwynn for mayor. There was one that said, "Gwynn is God." Ground ball to second baseman Luis Castillo. And the Padres go quickly in the third. At the end of 3 innings, it's still 1-0 Florida.
Hats off to Tiger Woods. Hats off to Ray Rhodes. Hats off to Tony Gwynn. And there were plenty of hats to go around at the Q. Just how big was that crowd anyway? Plus NFL highlights and Mark and Sammy slug it out. All that is next in sports. It is about floppy hats. Let's consider handing them out, say, every game. After all, the second largest regular season crowd in the history of the Padres packing the Q for floppy hat night and for a win to boot. Floppy hats all the way around, 60,000 plus on hand packing the Q. And what they got was a hat, and they got Tony Gwynn. Gone out of the yard in the second inning. A 2-run shot into the seats in right. That made it 4-zip. The Marlins rally to tie it 4-4. And who comes up in the 8th inning with a chance to win the game but Tony Gwynn? Gone. 4th time in his career he's had a 2-home-run game, 4 RBIs. Tony Gwynn, the hero, as the Padres snap a 7-game losing skid. And indeed, hats off to the Padres.